Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Special edition here. Look, we're very coordinated. There's green and red in the can, green shirt, green and red over here, a little red up here. Welcome. Today we are reviewing a highly anticipated beer. This is Moksa's. I do a lot of Moksa reviews. They're very close. They're like 2 miles from my house. I'm a member there. This is Aloha State of Mind. This is an imperial sour ale with lilikoi, guava, coconut, and lactose. 9.1% alcohol. Connor, good job on the art. One of my favorite cans of all time. Even the kids, I had a can of this sitting up on the table and they were like, ooh, look at the can. You get 6-year-olds liking it. That's pretty cool. Quick backstory on this beer. This is, Moksa's first, I believe, sour ale that they released as part of their kind of kettle sour program. It was about a year ago, or more, I think a year ago. And it was Shav'd Ice. No, it was 2 years ago. I think it was it 2 years ago? Anyway, it's all blending together. Shav'd Ice. It was a collaboration beer with Inu Island Ales out of Hawaii. And it was fantastic. In my opinion, it was the best sour beer that they produced. This is a collaboration. I forget the guy's name, but one of the guys from Inu Island Ales is no longer there. He has his own thing going. So they collaborated with him, and they basically made an imperial version of Shav'd Ice. I don't know how much has changed, if much has changed with the recipe, but I really, really love that beer. And so I'm excited to try this. Wow. I poured it pretty aggressively, but big head here. I'm going to have to wait a sec for that to simmer down. So it's got a lot of those same beautiful aromatics that I remember from Shav'd Ice. I mean, with soap in his eye, he's taking a bath or a shower. Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of beer where like you could smell it, and when you close your eyes, like you are in a tropical place. It transports you to like feet in the sand. I get a lot like, I've been to Hawaii a couple times. It's been a while, but I think we did a baby moon before the kids. So 6 years ago was the last time. And I remember being in Maui. We were at a resort, and you look forward to like that buffet breakfast that you get every morning, where everyone like they wake up, you're groggy, you stumble down into the area where all the fruit is laid out, and it's like it's one thing after another of like beautiful tropical fruit, things you've never seen stateside, and it's just like one after another. And that's what this smells like. It's like you walk by that fruit section and it's just pungent and aromatic and delicious. So I don't get a lot of coconut necessarily. Like I definitely get more citrusy, like tropical, fleshy fruit kind of components. And it smells great. So let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Woo! Oh, man. Wow. It's really good. It's big. It's bombastic. It's explosive. It is not hot in the least. 9.1%. You would never know it. I mean, it doesn't taste like a beer, right? I mean, and a lot of sour beers don't taste like beer. It's like its own category. There's a big debate about that, right? When is beer not beer? you know, if you're a Bud Light drinker and you think like, I know beer, you know, like you will hate this beer. But if you know, appreciate innovation, you appreciate, you know, stretching your palate. I mean, this is everything tropical stuffed into a can. It's beachy. I get like copper tone sunscreen components coming off of this. I'm getting like ocean breeze with the coconut trees swaying. There's one complaint that I have, and honestly, it probably helps balance the beer. It comes off a tiny bit sweet. And I don't remember, Shav'd Ice was sweet too. This is almost in that sort of cloyingly sweet category. But at 9.1%, that actually probably is like balancing that a lot. And sometimes with the higher ABV, you know, you kind of need that to keep it in check. So, you know, if they didn't have the sweetness, maybe it would come off as fumey and hot. It does not come off that way at all. Man, it's really good. And here's the thing. When I went to go pick this up at the brewery, I had a little 5-ounce pour of this. And I liked it at the brewery, but I was almost a little bit disappointed. And then I couldn't wait. I wanted to come home and do like a proper review of the can. In my opinion, the can, 3 times as good as what I tasted on tap. I know there's always some variation between like what's on tap and the big kegs and how the cans came out. The cans are drinking really, really good. So, ooh, it's a long finish too. It sort of like rolls through your palate with all these, it's like kind of sour, a lot of like sweet, kind of like ripe, juicy fruit components. It's really good, guys. It's really good. It almost leaves your teeth a little bit like, you know, that feeling when you have some lemon. It's not overly sweet, but like, you know, when you drink some lemonade in your teeth, like, you know, they're almost a little bit like, I can't describe it. It's like that, you know, where it's, they almost feel slightly coated with like a, it's like extra friction between your teeth. All right, I'll leave it there. It's really good. Go try it. Cheers.